We are going to go where in the world, I have no idea. So to my buddy Daniel, so we're going to say Denver, but we know he's not really in Denver. Amazing guy, newly minted entrepreneur, just a rock star. Funny thing is, we got a TCC member in Montenegro, and I said, "Where the hell is Montenegro?" And literally had to Google it. And I think that very day, or maybe the next day, I was talking to Daniel, and I'm like, "Where are you?" He's like, "I'm in Montenegro." I was like, "That this is a crazy world we live in." So I forgot already where he said he was at this
Albania.
moment.
Said
I'm sure it's
Albania.
a place that Jason's probably visited. But Daniel, you're up. And
Yeah,
one other plug for Daniel. He is a former hockey national champion.
thanks, Scott. Appreciate it. You set me up pretty well. Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay,
Yeah.
and everything's coming in. But yeah, Jason, thanks so much. I really appreciate it. Couple notes of just relation. I'm the oldest of 5 boys, so leadership has always been something that has been important to me. And one of my youngest brothers just recently graduated West Point as well. Played for their hockey team there. He was captain of their team, and
Nice.
before that, he was at in the USHL and won a national championship there. So I'd like to attribute
Wow.
all of that, of course, to my leadership and not any of his own doing. But just kidding. But yeah, I just it's amazing what you guys are doing, and he's doing Black Hawk helicopters now as a pilot. So really proud of him and his wife. He met at West Point as well, and she's doing the same thing. So that's
Awesome.
some points of relation. But as Scott mentioned, I just kind of started my own data analytics company, and I've been doing enterprise consulting for other people, mostly in a sales role, kind of my whole life. And as I just get started, it's really up to me to kind of build this culture, like you mentioned. I'm focused on recruiting and sales, but I just want to know in general, kind of open-ended question, as for entrepreneurs, what would be just like a general point of advice, as I'm trying to go from 0 to 1, essentially, and really, I haven't even got my first client yet, but I got this vision, but it's just not quite fulfilled. We're close, but just curious your opinion and maybe a recommendation or advice in general for someone just getting out the gates like me.
That's a great question. I mean, I could go all day on an answer there. I would say first thing is if you never quit, you never fail, right? So keep that in mind. You're excited about it right now. You're fired up. You're ready to go. There are dark times ahead. There are rough roads ahead. There are times when you're gonna be like, F this. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? You know what I mean? And you have to have a strong why. And I think you have to have people around you. They're going to pick you up when you have those dark times, right? So make sure you have a strong team around you, a strong team that's not going to quit when things are tough, a strong team that will have your back and they'll be loyal to you. And you place the mission first. Say, this is our vision. This is what we want to accomplish. This is how we're going to get there. Let's stay true to this. Um, Sales is hard. It's very hard. And the people on your team will be broken up into basically two sections: engineers and marketers. And so try to understand where they fit in each category, because you can't make a cat bark like a dog, man. Meaning the engineers, the content creators, those guys, I mean, they'll be your worst salesmen. They're like, find me one sale, just one sale. And they can't do it no matter how hard they try. Keep them in their lane. And then for the marketers, keep them in their lane as well. The good idea fairies will really corrupt the engineers from time to time. And you don't want that. You want them out knocking doors, making calls, finding clients. Your business has to make money, or it's just an expensive hobby. You got to focus on that bottom line. And your people, that's your number one resource, man. So make sure your people are taken care of before yourself. And you just got to work your ass off, man. And good things will happen.
Okay, yeah, beautiful. And quick follow-up question. I know everyone's got more questions as well, but for Warrior Rising, how can we get involved with that if that's something where potentially we want to work with you in the future? I'm sure you work with some big organizations, but just curious on that because that's pretty cool for me.
Oh, I love it. Thanks for asking that. I think, the purpose of life is to find your gift, and the meaning of life is to give your gift away. And after I created Mission 60 and found some success there, I had veterans that were saying, Jason, we want to start businesses too. And I started asking them questions, and I found out pretty quickly they have no idea what they're doing, starting a business or anything like that. But they had that drive and determination. And And that's why I started Warrior Rising, to help them help themselves, to help them find their purpose again post-military. And so we do a number of things at Warrior Rising. We'd love for people to get involved. We have 4 to 6 business showers a year. Our next business shower, which is an opportunity, I said it earlier at the beginning of the call, but I don't think everybody was there. It's an opportunity for us to select our top veteran entrepreneurs, and bring them to a location and give them everything that they need to succeed as a business owner. We give them a free custom business suit, a free laptop computer, a free website, free marketing videos. Diesel Jack Media creates videos for them that they can use as commercials or ads or put on their website. And then we give them a chance to get mentored by some of the top mentors in our network. I mean, billionaire owners, millionaire businessmen, veterans, and the like. And then we have a pitch competition where everybody gets money. The winner gets $20,000. Sometimes the runners up get $20,000. Usually they get $10,000, and everybody else gets about $2,000 in addition to everything else. Our next event is going to be in October in Las Vegas. And then following that, we're going to New York on December 8th through 12th. And it's going to coincide with the Army-Navy football game, which we go to as a board, as a group, which is a lot of fun. So if you guys are in the Las Vegas area or want to be in the Las Vegas area or in New York in December, let me know. Love to have you. Love to have you guys come out and be a mentor, observe, just be a part of the experience, because it's a lot of fun and we really do help vets. You hear the word "hua" a lot, in the military. It's a battle cry. It's sort of like an affirmative, like, yes. I'd love to hear Scott give me a Lieutenant Colonel Frank Slade "Scent of a Woman" "hua." If you know what that references to.
Yeah.
Give me it. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Well, you'll find a lot of people saying yes a lot with a lot of false motivation or a sense of initial motivation that evaporates when things get tough. But in the nonprofit world, I say there's a lot of hua, but there's not a lot of dua, right? And so that's why I created Warrior Rising, is to actually do something about it, to take action, to help veterans help themselves. And that's the only way to do it, because, for example, a lot of the clients I work with, they'll say, "Jason, motivate me. I just need you to motivate me." And I say, "I can't motivate you. I'm not even going to try." And they're like, "What are you talking about? Isn't that what you do?" I say, "Listen, the only true motivation is self-motivation. I'm not going to be there 24/7. I'm not going to be your alarm clock. I'm not going to get you out of bed in the morning. I'm not going to motivate you to do any of this stuff. You have to motivate yourself. What I can do is I can inspire you to motivate yourself. And once you take that inspiration and you use it to motivate yourself, you're going to take action. And when you take this action, eventually, hopefully quickly, you're going to see results. And when you see results, those results will inspire you. And it kind of goes full circle again. Now you're inspiring yourself to motivate yourself, to take action, to see results. And that's what the deliberate discomfort mindset is all about. And that's what we do at Warrior Rising. So love for you to participate, be a mentor, be a donor, be a supporter, be involved in the organization. We need the help. Veterans need your help. And so thanks for asking that.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you, Jason. Appreciate it.
Absolutely fantastic. And obviously, best of luck in your new endeavor, and whatever we can do as a community to support you, we absolutely will. It's funny because in that dialogue that you guys were just having, just literally this morning on my team call with my team, we were talking about how tough our team is. Like, I have the toughest team out there. I'd put them up against anybody. Their work ethic, their discipline, and their resiliency is ridiculous. And that's a real blessing when you have that. So, that's something to be super grateful for.